Couples of Reddit, other than sex, what are some hobbies or activities you and your so like doing together? Cooking and having existential disagreements. I met my wife at a board game club. Nearly all of our dates were to a board game cafe. We have a board game collection of about 200 games filling an entire wall of bookshelves. We like watching movies. 25 years. We still love rocking out, playing records, darts, cards, board games, and our pigeons. We like to draw together. I usually do line art and she will color it in. I just enjoy existing in the same room. It's nice to always have someone to bother with your random ass thoughts. My wife and I largely ran out of random stuff to share on regular occasions, so we've just started making noises together. It's random and meaningless, but we still get to connect and share the company. We both love date nights, so we always think about something to do. Half the time it's going out for dinner, but other times it's mini golf, escape rooms, axe throwing. Always something new. Showering together. It isn't even sexual in nature, most of the time. We just enjoy being together, conversing, helping each other wash. It is an intimate experience. We play Xbox. We have ran through the Halo campaign start to finish multiple times together, but because Halo 5 is an awful piece of shit with no couch co-op, we started finding new games. We are currently 90% of the way through the first Borderlands game and loving it. If anyone has couch co-op suggestions, I'm happy to take them. Running races. I complete, not very fast, marathons, and a couple years ago, my wife decided to do a 5K to try it out. She got hooked. There's a lot of races in my area, not this year, that have a 5K/10K the day before the big race. I rein back so we can be together the whole time, since she's slower than my own slow. She's at 30+ finisher medals now, and has the wall of her office area proudly displaying them. We were aiming for her first half marathon this year, but 2020. We have 3 young kids, so we just exist in a state of survival. Update everyone, the kids are down and I'm on my way to Walmart alone to get groceries. Things are getting wild tonight. I just enjoy being around him. It doesn't matter what we're doing, as long as he's with me. I know it sounds lame, but during long car rides we will play the I Like About You game, where we just take turns saying things about each other that we admire. Playing Minecraft. Sometimes when she doesn't want to play Minecraft, we do solo BR in Warzone, where we debate what to do together and alternate between turns. Before this year? Nothing. We were always very different people with very different hobbies who respected each other's interests but never pushed to do things together other than the basics like watch movies and make dinner. This year everything changed. With quarantine and both of us working from home, we suddenly had tons of extra time and energy to spend together, and we genuinely struggled for a few months to figure out what we wanted to do with that. Our solution was pretty weird. We made a cottagecore Instagram account. It's a hobby that plays to both our skills and interests, but also pushes us to grow creatively. He had always wanted to get into photography. I've always wanted more excuses to get dressed up and be goofy. We both love exploring new outdoor spaces. Most weeks we spend talking together about what we want to shoot on the weekend. I pick out outfits and props, he scouts locations and gets inspired with more ambitious technical photography skills. Then, we publish the photos to Instagram and we both get to enjoy other people enjoying them. It's weirdly wonderful and the highlight of an otherwise awful year. We like marathoning Netflix together. Our favorite to watch is Lucifer. We actually set season release days aside and make a day of it, LOL. That worked great for Lucifer, but when it came to The Good Place she kept jumping ahead an episode or two when she got off work before me. I ended up in the other room playing Xbox while she wrapped up season 4 just so I wouldn't see any spoilers. In the spring of our marriage, enjoyed attending antique auctions and sometimes buying things for our mostly empty house. Downhill and cross-country skiing. Staying at B&B's Symphony, plays, pops, fine dining, taking classes, cooking at home. Volleyball. First 10 years. In the summer of our marriage, enjoyed moving stuff around in new configurations. Live performances of any kind, opera, visiting museums of all kinds, visiting Native American pueblos and ancient ruins. Work. Having a baby. Cooking for family and friends. Next 10. In the fall of our marriage * enjoy reading, cooking, volunteering, cooking, improving our understanding of the world. Tai Chi, running. Watching our son grow up. Next 10. In the winter of our marriage * giving away stuff we bought in the spring, hiking instead of skiing, walking instead of running, cooking, downsizing, appreciating the family and old and new friends. Spending some of our retirement loot. Next 10, now in progress. For us, it just keeps getting better. We participate in things that we don't really care for because it makes the other really happy. Like he will take me on long drives to the beach because it makes me super happy. I'll go to gigs and mush with him to bands I don't know or really care all that much about. Or we go get takeaway food and sit in a park and play dog spotting. But honestly my favorite is just the routine stuff. Like napping, eating, working out, even cleaning the house together. Cuddling while ignoring each other. We snuggle and hike and just exist together happily. We love game dates. We don't always like the same games but we play games separately together, if that makes sense. Kayaking, going to the bookstore, binge watch movies and TV shows, trying new restaurants, playing with our dogs, making random playlist for random car drives. Talking our dog to the dog park, driving anywhere, and we love eating a good meal. I know basic but we are happy, smiley face. War crimes. Finding hole in the wall places in small towns. We like to work out together, and take our son for walks. We both like bonfires, especially around this time of year. Some days we will just come home from work, sit out back by the bonfire, and just be. We have discovered that watching movies is a 1000x more enjoyable when we speak for the dinosaurs, Godzillas, or other characters that don't speak. We recently watched Godzilla 2014, the wife spoke for Godzilla and I spoke for the two Mutos. Laughs ensued. We like date weekends where we stay the night in a fancy hotel and spend an obscene amount of money on food and wine. We're usually too stuffed when we get back to the room for any sexual activity, so we save that for morning. We also play board games, do gardening, and are constantly doing home improvement projects. Asking what do you want for dinner? Or what are we doing this weekend, as far as entertainment? So much fun. Seriously though it's tough. He likes indoor stuff, video games, movies, etc., but I like to be outside, weather permitting, hike, yard work, yeah I know not really fun for most. Honestly we are straight up dog perverts. We go out of our way to go dog spotting, and we love going and finding good parks just to see the dogs. We can't have our own so this is the best we can do. After our kids go to bed we jump on our PS4s or computers and play video games together. He's much better at every game than I am but I'm getting better and we make a good team. Lately we've started playing Pokemon Go again so we've been driving the kids around to different parks in town so they can play and we can catch Pokemon. Playing video games together, sometimes build up land setup, playing and take care of with my pet rats, watching movies, going out for other activities like swimming and so on, trash talk. And when we talk about childhood stuff, we were pretty similar, we buy some stuff we loved in our back then and play with it. For example dig boxes with dinosaur skeletons. We like to go geocaching. I never quite understood geocaching, can you explain it? We will sit on the couch peacefully watching shows or playing games for hours. Then one of us will randomly start poking and prodding the other person, including trying to poke nipples and BOOP on the nose. It's really frustrating when you're the person being randomly pestered, but the person pestering is usually laughing their ass off. It's good times. Showering together. It adds a level of intimacy to our relationship that I can't really explain. Been married for 21 years by the way. We've fallen into a bunch of fun things, * cooking, put on some good vinyl, cook a meal together, eat together, and do the dishes together * casual gaming, Mario Kart, Katamari, and anything else that's cheap and fun on the Switch * reading in hammocks, hours in a day, multiple days in a row * camping, we bought about $350 of gear and my SUV can carry a small house worth of gear. Big tent and a decent air mattress. Sunday brunch. Painting, cooking, going for walks, doing acid together, talking about nerdy stuff together. And like that other guy said, just being in the room sparks joy. That list took a sharp left turn there. Acid, huh? You could have said you enjoy taking trips together. Cooking, going for a drive and showering, in a non-sexually way, yes, it's possible. No, I didn't believe either at first.